Wall reference leg slides. So you just saw several variations of this exercise that went from least amount of intensity to greatest amount of intensity. You need to choose the exercise that you can honestly control. This is an exercise mainly for your deep core. I'm going to talk you through it, but please don't go after the hardest one just because you think that's where you're at. I want you to figure out which one can you actually control and do, because even the least amount of intensity one, I still feel it, and I still think it's quite hard when you do it correctly. So to get set up for this one, you're going to need to be close to a wall. You're going to take your middle finger and you're going to point it down, okay? So your palms are going to be pulling up the wall. What we want to think about with those palms pulling up the wall is that I don't want your shoulder blades coming up off the ground. Think about shoulder blades still on the ground, but palms pulling up the wall. This is going to help you keep those upper abs kind of long and not grip down with them. A lot of times what we want to do when we start doing core stuff is gripping down with the upper abs, and then we'll push out on the lower abdomen. So I found that being in this position helps to really kind of control what's going on in this upper part of our core. So you're going to pull your palms up the wall, and then we need to exhale. Feel low ribs come down, deep core come up. You also want to think about slightly rolling your pelvis up towards your belly button. That should make your low back feel like it comes in contact with the floor more. This is the position that we want to keep the entire time that we're doing the rest of the exercise, no matter what variation you're doing. You need to keep this position. If you lose this, you need to come back, reset, and start over. Okay, so palms pulling up the wall, exhale, lower ribs down, deep core is coming up. Then we are going to start extending one leg at a time. Make sure as those palms are pulling up that you actually feel some tension in the back of your arms and along your back. That's really going to help to stabilize the whole rib cage as well. I exhale as I extend my leg, whether I am extending it on the ground, in the air, up higher, no matter what I'm doing, I'm going to exhale as I extend one leg at a time. What you don't want to happen as you exhale is we don't want the pelvis to move, and I'm over exaggerating for you here, but sometimes you'll feel it when you go to extend a leg that you start to lose contact or as much pressure with the ground. So make sure that you still really feel that nice firm pressure pressing into the ground as you extend your leg. The other thing that we don't want to happen as we extend the leg is that we get a pushing out on the abdomen. If you're getting a pushing out, that means that TVA is not really able to handle what you're asking it to do, or you need to use a better strategy, get a little bit better recruitment going on. So just make sure to check in with yourself if you're feeling your low back come up or you're feeling that pushing out. That does not mean this is too hard for you. That just means that you need to use a better strategy. So focus on that long, soft sighing exhale. Make yourself hold on to that isometric hold in your deep core as you extend that leg out, and you have those upper abs really kind of staying in a elongated position instead of gripping down. And that is how you do it.